could have sworn both of these angelfish were males, but the behavior that they're doing right now, as well as if you look close on that leaf, they are laying eggs. So I'm thinking my yellow one right here is the female and my marble looking one is the male, because he has a larger hump on his head. But I don't know, I got 4 of these angelfish all together way back in the day, and as they were growing up, they all looked the exact same with that little bit of a hump on their head, and I could have sworn they were all males, but they are laying eggs as we speak right here. So I made an executive decision here. I removed all the other fish from inside this tank. There was 5 guppies and 1 other angelfish in this tank. And now that these 2 have spawned and have a clutch of eggs, they are protecting it and they're very territorial. So what that means is that they're actually attacking the other guppies and the other angelfish as they swim by. So I actually found them all in this corner and up at the top and stuff because they have claimed this area of the tank, and that's natural. That's what angelfish are going to do. Once they've decided to pair off like this and they claim an area of the tank, they will become very territorial of that area. So that's completely natural, but in order to keep all of my fish as safe as I possibly can, I removed all of the other guppies and the other angelfish from this tank. So the only thing in here now are these long fin lemon plecos, which these guys are kind of expensive, but I don't have another tank to put them in order to not mix them up with my short fin plecos, my common long fin plecos, my pandacories, things like that. So I have 5 of these long fin lemon blue eye plecos in here, and I think they'll be okay with these territorial angels because, as y'all probably know, plecos are very peaceful fish. They're not trying to cause any trouble. They kind of keep to themselves, and honestly, in the couple hours I've been watching them, I have not seen these 2 angels attack any of the plecos. So I'm gonna keep observing it for the time being, but I don't think we'll have any problem with the plecos staying in this tank. So yeah, about 3 days on these eggs, and these eggs will start turning into little wrigglers, and then about 5 days as wrigglers. Again, eating off egg sacs, yolk sacs, things like that. The parents are going to keep fanning them, just like here. The male is going up and down, fanning with his front fins, keeping any fungus off of them, just like so. And they'll take turns fanning the eggs. But yeah, 5 days as wrigglers, and then they become free swimming. And if all goes well, these 2 parents will not eat any of the babies. Although angelfish are a type of cichlid and they are rather aggressive to other fish, they kind of have an instinct to protect their own. So as you can see here, they are protecting their eggs. They're not going to eat any of them. Once they become wrigglers, they are going to protect the wrigglers as well. If any wrigglers try to escape, you might see them kind of like suck it up, the wriggler up with its mouth, and then put it back where it came from. Like if there's a little colony essentially of wrigglers and one little wriggler starts to drift away, the angelfish will go get that wriggler by its mouth, because obviously they don't have hands, bring it back to the pile and spit it out in the pile. So none of the babies are going to get eaten by these angels. Granted, since they are brand new parents, there's quite a high possibility that they could essentially fail at being parents, and they could actually let all of these eggs die. They could stop fanning, they could forget about them. You know, anything can happen with new parents. So maybe tomorrow we'll see them like off on the other side of the tank, and then these eggs are getting fungus on them because they're not being watched over and not being fanned. So anything can happen. They say it takes about 3 to 4 different spawns in order for angels to learn how to be parents, but we'll see. Anyways, I've gone on long enough. Oh, I scared him a little bit. I've gone on long enough. I just wanted to make this quick little short video because I just happened to come home on lunch, catch them in the act of actually laying the eggs, which was a pretty cool shot to see. You don't actually see the fish laying the eggs too often, so that was a good bit of luck on my end there. And yeah, we're gonna observe these guys over the next 3 days. I might make a video more in detail about the behaviors of the angelfish and how they breed and how they take care of the eggs and the young and things like that. This is not that video. This is strictly just to say like, oh my God, it happened kind of thing. So I'll probably make a video later about the breeding care conditions, triggers, things like that for the angelfish. But yeah, for now, that'll be it. Peace.